Taurus, hi, welcome to your April 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Taurus. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Taurus, please try to remember not to force energies or messages to fit. This is for the collective, so it is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, that is okay. Check your other placements and other Taurus readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need that. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel grow greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. So all of that being said, Taurus, let's get right into this and see what is going on for you in the month of April. This is for Taurus Spirit. What do we need to know, please? For Taurus. For Taurus. Okay, that is all. Okay, love, freedom, stand still, and security here. It's almost like, Taurus, you want the freedom to love who you want to love, do what you want to do, whilst maintaining security, while you're kind of almost like reflecting here with this standstill. That there's some things that are kind of going on that maybe have to do with love here for you. Loving someone else, sending and receiving love here. It's almost like you're being called to focus on love here. Whether, like I said, whether it's sending, receiving, or if it's self-love, self-care for you, but you're just feeling euphoric with it. We'll see. Let's see. We're going to pull a romance angel for you to kind of see what's going on in the month of April for your connection. This is mostly for long-term connection. All right. Taurus in love for April. What's going on in their love life, in their connection, please? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's some passion that's been kind of stirred here within you. You're really feeling a connection and a vibe with somebody here. All right, let's get some messages from your spirit guides. One more. What messages do you have for Taurus Spirit for April? Messages for Taurus, please. Okay. Lost but never alone. It it is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. So yeah, you are aware that you're feeling kind of lost in a situation, and your spirit guides are telling you, look, Taurus, I can't help you if you don't ask. Okay? If you don't ask for the guidance. Be calm and keep going and go within. Go within, keeping yourself still, keeping yourself kind of, you know, not making too much movement or noise right now, which is okay. Sometimes we just need to be still, and sometimes we need to be silent, no matter how much we might have to say and how much movement and what we want to get done. Sometimes the best policy is just keeping ourselves quiet and not making any quick movements here. All right. Let's see what the cosmic insight can add for April for Taurus. What else for Taurus for April? All right, Taurus, you got let go. Okay, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So there are some new things coming in for you here, Taurus. I just don't think that you're aware of it and you're not seeing it. This is going to be extremely unexpected here. All right. Give this some shuffling. See what is going on with you, Taurus. One more. All right. For Taurus, April 2025, please. Okay. That's kind of bizarre. All right, let's keep going. All right, so you have the Empress, the Emperor, Death, represented by Scorpio, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Tower, and the Magician here. Overall energy for this is the Ace of Swords here. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. There's definitely been a shift here, okay? Like, these are all major cards coming out for you, Taurus. There is extreme shifts coming in here for you. Now, whether you're going to be able to cope and deal with these kinds of things, there has been, like, you have leveled up here. You have evolved here. You're not lacking anything. You're keeping yourself very grounded, very warm. We're talking about the Empress energy right here. Really standing in that power, in that femininity, and just knowing that you have everything that you need. You could be nurturing a new idea, a new business, whatever the case is. Like, people who deal with me known for years that I do not deal with pregnancy, baby. I am not a doctor. Go to one of those, get you a test if that's what you want, kind of thing. I don't deal with pregnancy. Okay. So yeah, there's something nurturing about this energy that you're allowing yourself to be in. And being a fixed sign here, it can be extremely difficult to be in your femininity, okay? But you're warm, you're nurturing, you're loving what it is that you have. You're not lacking anything. You are very well adjusted in the situations that you have going on. And you haven't lost control of the situation. You were very in control of what it is that you have going on. Even though you may feel lost, you still kind of have a direction. Again, you just don't know what this direction is. But all is not lost here. You're being very grounded and very stable in what it is that you want. But there does have to be transformation here to make room for the new beginnings that are coming in. You have to let some things go here. So whatever it is that you're holding on to that you just cannot release and let go of, Taurus, you have no choice. You have to let it go. You have to let it go so this change and this transformation can happen, so that something can die out, so something better comes in its place. Does it have to do with this Lovers? It could, but we will see. I don't think so, but we will see what, when we clarify. But there is love for a situation here. There is a connection that you're most probably feeling quite deeply in this next month. But there is some sort of sudden change, some sort of shakeup here that you're going to be getting with this Tower. And again, like I said, there is a shift that is coming, and that shift is this Tower and Death. Okay? So whatever transformation, whatever change, whatever it is that you're letting go of here is going to cause a shakeup here. And it could have something to do with this open communication and this clarity that you're going to get. Some of you could be having reconciliation right now. Like I said, we haven't clarified anything, so this is just kind of the broad strokes of what it is here. But there was a sudden shock, a sudden change, something that you weren't expecting here, okay? But you are manifesting. You are manifesting what it is that you want, what it is that you think that you desire and want and need. Oh, some of you could be manifesting passion, being that came up for you. Manifesting love here. Love is up here twice. You could be manifesting a plethora of things. Just make sure that you stay positive with what it is that you're manifesting, because the universe is always listening, and it will give you back what you're asking for, whether it's positive or negative. All right. Can I have one on the Ace of Swords for the overall energy, please? The Page of Cups. Yeah. There's going to be open communication. There's going to be understanding. You're wanting an apology for something here, and that apology is going to come in. Because like I said, this may be reading quite well, but that overall energy is that open communication, that clarity, that new, and for some, reconciliation. But again, like I said, we'll see what comes up for you. Can I have on the Empress, please? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's some confusion here. And there's Judgment, okay? So there again, letting things go. There are things that you are holding on to that are causing this confusion for you. So again, you're trying to be very grounded here. You are trying to continue to have unconditional love for situations, but there is confusion here. There is absolutely confusion because there's things that you've been holding on to that are no longer serving a purpose that you need to let go of so you can get a new start here. Clarify the Emperor, please. Yeah, there's that confusion again. There's that painful decision. So again, right now, you feel like you have control of the situation. You're being indecisive right now because if you make a decision, it is going to hurt you. Because anything that has to do with any kind of change and cutting things out of your life really kind of set with you a different way. Okay? But there's obstacles and challenges in your life that you need to cut out, even though it's going to be painful. Once you do that, you are going to feel such a level of freedom here. Sometimes holding on to things that we love or that we want, it isn't always best for us, Taurus, and we need to let things go. We need to trust in ourselves and trust in Source and the universe to have our best interest at heart here. Yeah. The full Aquarius energy here. You want to take a risk on this new beginning, but you're afraid to make this change, to make this decision here of what it is that you need to be having going on here. It is extremely heavy here. The burdens and the responsibilities that you are carrying that are not necessarily yours, Taurus. Clarify Death, please. The King of Swords, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. As a reader, it is Aquarian energy. There's a cold detachment here with this transformation and this change here. And it's controlled, like it is controlled. You are trying to be very logical in the decisions that you're making. You're almost trying to pick and choose the things that you want to let go of. And that's not helpful because you need to let go of the things that you are being guided and directed to let go of, okay? But you don't want to see that. You're leading with your head and not your heart here. You're not feeling the things that need to change here, the transformation that is going to come. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And you are being guided quite lovingly, okay, to have healing and to temper the emotions that you are feeling about this shift that is going to be coming here. So it's almost like you're feeling whispers of, it's okay, you got this. You may be lost, but we are walking with you here. Okay. Clarify the Lovers. The Ace of Pentacles. So again, after this change and transformation, there is new opportunities. Whether it's for this connection or something new to come in. The Four of Wands. Duality right there, baby. Could be dealing with a twin flame here. But it is also higher commitment. New opportunities in this higher commitment. New goals that may be coming in for you in the way of money, career, and just knowing that you have to trust these new things that are coming in. this change that this transformation that is going to start taking root in April is really going to have you shook to the core here. Even though you're manifesting all the things that you want, career, love, travel, whatever it is that you're manifesting in this point in time, Taurus, those things are going to come back to you, and you're manifesting it, you're wanting it. But sometimes to realize that you need to make a move instead of standing still, because through the whole month of April, you're going to try and do all this stuff while standing still. I'm just letting you know this. Because it gives you a sense of security, okay, and peace. So you're just not going to. You expect all this stuff to kind of come in without you making any movement whatsoever. Clarify the Tower. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking was going to be happening here. You're going to prolong these changes, and you're lying to yourself about how certain things have maybe uprooted you or overwhelmed you or shook you. And there's a facade here. Like, yeah, okay, this tower has happened. These not so great things have happened. I'm getting through it. Now you're showing me you are going to get through it. It's going to take you a minute. With that Knight of Pentacles energy, we're talking 6 months to a year. Pentacles are very slow. But you're lying about it. You're lying about being okay. You're lying about trying to get yourself where you need to be going. You're not being truthful with yourself. And it's got nothing to do with anybody else. Aside from this love and maybe reconciliation, there are things that have happened in your recent past that have kind of stalled a lot of things here for you. You know you need to let it go, but you won't. You're kind of harboring whatever this is. Clarify the Magician, please. Yeah, you're manifesting the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And the Two of Wands. So look, you are manifesting you want the independence, you want the stability, but you're not willing to put yourself out there. So if you're not willing to put yourself out there, how do you plan to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground here? You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable with putting yourself out there. So you're kind of pulling back within yourself. But there is a decision here about a path that you're on. You're not quite sure if you're on the right path here. The Three of Swords. You're aware of whatever path that you're on right now that is causing you discord and hurt is not the right one for you. So that's why you're trying to manifest outside of what you already have, because you don't want to keep repeating. There is love, higher commitment coming up in here, reconciliation. If you're trying to reconciliation a connection with someone who has caused you hurt and really wasn't a willing participant to be in your life, even though you have passion for this person, baby, it's a no-go. I think for some of you, what it's really letting me know is that once you release it and let it go, you're going to get some level of closure here, because for however long there has not been any communication with this from this situation here. All right, see. We're going to close this off with the Angel Guide Oracle card. What else for Taurus for April 2025, please? For Taurus. A whole ass book. Put them back in and we will see. All right, Taurus. Ease and grace is what you got here, okay? Let's find it in the book and get you some more information. All right. All right, here we go, Taurus. This is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you will find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. All right. So that kind of ties a few of the things up that I discussed here with you today. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next.